Who Gives and Whomos was put on by PLP, the Professional Leadership Project. If you guys haven't talked to someone from the PLP yet, I'm sure you will definitely talk to someone before the end of the day. But we also have a great list of other organizations here, and we will definitely give them a chance to kind of explain what they do and how you guys can get involved. Thank you. I'm Mark Siegel. I am one of the co-chairs for this event, and I want to thank you guys all for coming.
All right, before we jump into the different sessions, the way that it's going to work is we wanted to have some event that would be chill, that would be a space that we can all get together and talk about Israel, our questions, our concerns, our feelings towards Israel, and hear about different stuff that's going on there, whether it's from art or technology, politics, progressive visions for Israel. Just something beyond what we see on the news, to have a space that we can talk openly and honestly about our relationship to Israel. That being said, I just wanted to say, I think where I came from, I just moved out to LA about 6 months ago, and was born in Israel and was very frustrated with the way that Israel was talked about on campus, on the news, as this place of only conflict and violence. So just a shameless promotion, I made a documentary film about my cousin going into the Israeli army that I've been touring around with. And I'm saying that because I've been showing it on different high schools and college campuses, and I'm finally, after years, I'm releasing the DVD June 19th. So I have some tickets here. If you guys want to come, it should be a great event up in CineSpace in Hollywood. House DJ, appetizers, chill. It's a 45-minute documentary to show you a human side of our peers in Israel. So come and talk to me after that. But I think that we'll go ahead, and the way that it's going to work, we're going to hear from a sentence or two from the different organizations and the work that they do in Israel or maybe here in LA. And then they're going to break out into different areas of the lawn. Some of them will be inside. And so the goal is for you to hook up with one of the organizations and just have a discussion about what they're doing in Israel. So I'll hand it off.
Thanks, Maital. I'm going to do about 3 or 4 sentences because I actually have to leave right after this, and just give you a very brief introduction to Cold Door. My name is Ben Allen, and I'm originally from Santa Monica. I live up in the Bay Area now, but moving back down here soon. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction to Cold Door. It's a very different organization to anything that we're going to be hearing about of the rest of the organizations. It's an organization, it's a network rather than an organization. There's really only one paid staffer in the entire world, based in Jerusalem, and actually based in Tel Aviv. And it brings together young Jewish leaders from all over the world, not just the United States and Israel, but also from Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Latin America. And the idea being that if you bring interesting people together from all over the place to talk about Jewish identity and peoplehood, interesting things will come out of it. That's really the only thing. That's the whole model. It's about networking and conversation and engagement. And I went last fall to a beautiful conference on the shores of the Kinneret, and had a wonderful time. Met Jewish fellow strugglers around the world, and had a wonderful time. I know that PLP will be sponsoring people to go this coming year in the fall to go back to Israel for the conference. And if you're interested in it, please check it out online, colddoor.org. Very easy, KOLDOR.org. And for me, it was a wonderful experience to step out a little bit from just the American Jewish experience, but also engage and learn about some of the very challenging issues of Jewish identity that are being faced in emerging Eastern Europe and Latin America and other places. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Ari from Jewish World Watch, and among other things, we help acclimate refugees from the genocide in Darfur to life there in Israel. There's about 100 of them living in Tel Aviv, and we deal with the students there. We make sure they have hot meals and they have school supplies. We get them involved in life in Israel and help teach them Hebrew and things.
Hi, I'm David Pine. I'm with Americans for Peace Now, which is the partner to Peace Now in Israel, which is the largest grassroots movement in Israeli history. And the idea is to help secure Israel and through peace, and that it can stay and remain a Jewish and democratic state. There are lots of young people involved in Israel, and I was just with a couple this past week and have some good stories about their dialogue program and their actions that will help. What they want is to secure their country for themselves and their children, to make it as great as it can be.
Hi, I'm Jason Schwartz. I don't represent any organization, but I'm going to lead a session on technology in the 21st century in Israel. So if you're interested in technology, it's just going to be really an informal discussion. I'd love to have people add to it. We'll talk about what's going on in Israel and why Israel is such a technological and venture capital powerhouse these days.
Hi, I'm Ellen Prince from the New Israel Fund. We are a progressive organization that's been working in Israel on the ground for the last 30 years, supporting social justice organizations. Any organization basically has received either funding or type of advice or coalition building, capacity building from the New Israel Fund. And the concept is that everyone that lives in the state of Israel, no matter your race, religion, gender, deserves to be treated equally and have the same rights.
Hi, I'm Lindy Berman. I'm from the Israel Children's Centers. We are Israel's largest social service organization for children. It's a social service place for children to go to after school. They serve 9,000 children a week, and they specialize in coexistence programs between Arab children and Israelis.
Obviously, I am the Valley Director for APAC here in Los Angeles. We are the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, the pro-Israel political lobby, and I'll be somewhere out here on the grass if you're interested in learning more.
Hi, David Lazar. I actually live in Tel Aviv. I happen to be here this week and wanted to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about what it's like to be on both sides. Coming from this neighborhood and living over there for 33 years, I'd be happy to talk.
Hi, my name is Ron Furman. I work for Stand With Us. We're basically a pro-Israel organization that helps fight apathy on campuses and the community. So if you guys have any questions in terms of Israel advocacy and how to help out, the session will be in this room right here. Thank you.
My name is Elron, and I work for Hasbara Fellowships, which is a pro-Israel advocacy organization that works with students on college campuses to train and educate them in getting the word out about Israel. And I'll actually be speaking about Israel's humanitarian aid in the world, which is phenomenal. And we have our material over here, which is a campaign that we ran last year called Flags for Humanity, highlighting Israel's help to other countries.
Hi, my name is Elise. I'm here with YJ Impact, and I'm going to be meeting inside about different ways to get back to Israel on programs or visits.
Hi guys, I'm Hagar. I'm the Aliyah Shlicha in the West Coast. And I'm here to answer all the questions about actually going to Israel, making Aliyah, what are the benefits, about the free education that the State of Israel is giving, and also to help those of you who just want to go on a long or short-term program to Israel. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Moskowitz, and I'm here with Moishe House. We focus on young Jewish community here in the United States. And we're also here, we have an art show done by our philanthropist, Morris Bear Squire. Feel free to check it out, sign the guest book. I'm here also to answer any questions about Jewish life after college.